Fidelity Security employees are raising concerns about their working conditions. Guards claim they are forced to sleep on inflatable mattresses and boxes at the company's premises. They say their ordeal began when their manager was arrested for loading, allegedly, 44 security officers into the back of a closed truck. To discuss this, we're joined by Linda Mbana from the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority. A very good morning to you. Tell us more about what you found here.
Good morning and thank you for having me. Maybe let me start by indicating what is our role as the regulator so that people that are listening out there will have a clear understanding. As a regulator, we regulate the industry and we also make sure that we exercise effective control over the practice and the occupation of the security industry for the interest of the state, the public, as well as the industry itself. So it is our responsibility to ensure that there is peace, sanity, and stability in the industry. Indeed, we received complaints not only from Fidelity employees, from other employees as well. And our responsibility is to make sure that we go out there, investigate and do inspections to ensure that human rights of all the employees within our industry are not violated. So we did inspections and we did investigations, and it transpired that some of the companies are exploiting the members that they are working with.
Now, I mean, it is one of the biggest sectors in the world. South Africa's security sector, so it's quite a job that you've got. I mean, is there anything that the President has said that gives you confidence that this is a sector that will be looked after, that you are not alone in finding out any potential problems out there?
We've got an act that stipulates everything clearly, that gives us powers as the entity. We've got a lot of powers that we are practicing and that we are implementing to ensure that human rights are not violated. Over and above the act that we are having, we also have regulations as well as a code of conduct that stipulates clearly the do's and don'ts by individuals that are employed in the companies as well as the directors and the owners of the companies. So everything has been given to us in terms of how to protect the country itself as well as the security officers.
I mean, we've seen many abuses in many companies. Do the workers know what their rights are? And if they have a problem, what is it that they should be doing?
We do a lot of workshops out there to try to workshop the industry. We also have a website where we are loading all the information for all the employees in the industry so that they can understand what is it that is expected from the owners of the security companies. Over and above, we've got a hotline and we've got a line where the complaints are received. We work on each and every complaint that we receive and try to investigate and intervene. I must also indicate that some of the complaints that we are getting are related to Department of Labor because they are talking about conditions of service. So what we do a number of times, like we did regarding the complaint of Fidelity, we rope in the inspectors of Department of Labor and go with them so that they can also assist in ensuring that the conditions of service are taken care of.
How have their conditions changed, if at all, because of the lockdown? And how successful are they working alongside the police force and the army?
Okay, so the conditions haven't changed. What has changed is at least they were given an opportunity as the security industry to operate as well. And they are also considered at this point in time as rendering essential services. So no conditions have changed. The securities are supposed to be acting within the confines of the law as well as the owners of the company. So nothing has changed. The regulations regarding the Disaster Management Act that are out there are also applying to them. For an example, some of the complaints were saying a lot of people are loaded in small bakkies, 10, 15 people at the back of small bakkies without any PPEs at all. So those are, maybe I can say, are the conditions that have changed, but they haven't changed only to the industry, but to everybody that is in the country. And what we have done as CIRA as well, we made sure that we assist them by drafting some circulars and circulated those circulars that are assisting and guiding them in terms of what is indicated in the disaster management regulations so that they won't find themselves against the law. For an example, when there was an instruction by the president that was saying gatherings must not be more than 100, we made sure that as CIRA, we circulate a circular that indicates to them that please ensure that you don't put a lot of people in one room and ensure that you provide PPEs for the people.
All right, Linda and Bana, good to talk to you. Thank you.